see if somebody texts. See if we can wait on some people to get in here. Nobody's in yet. Gotta let these notifications run. Do you get better like that? I do. Why? With the bottom, so you can see the top of the screen. I don't know. You can do however it's like. Might just have to start lifting up. Yeah, we can slowly. Hey, now I moved the shed with this thing this weekend. Got 2 people joining us this afternoon. Yeah, with the chain. What's up, everybody? What's up, 2 peeps? Look at this nice and satisfying for y'all. Yeah, put your earbuds in if you want. Yeah, you guys copyrighted the other day. What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We're pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones this afternoon. Thanks for the 1 like. If it's your first time here, we're pulling up and resetting. That's crazy. Pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones. We're on our last 20. If you've been following us for a while, this is our last 20 that we're pulling up. It's kind of sad. I've been working here for almost 4 months, and our time is coming to an end. Following along, you know we've been grinding out here, pulling up and resetting these headstones. What's up, Jace Yoder? Good to see you. What's up, Dirtbag Dave? 100%. Thanks for the 5 likes, guys. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Oh, look at that sunshine popping out on us, guys. A little windy, but we got sunshine. Thanks, Captain Kayakin. If you're just now joining us, here at the Stones River Battlefield National Cemetery, pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones. Thanks, Captain Kayak, and much love to the UK from the US, brother. Trying to work hard, take care of our country, take care of our veterans who gave their life for this country. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If it's your first time, and you're wondering what we're doing, we're pulling up and we're resetting Civil War headstones for the Stones River National Battlefield. That's a what? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Captain Kayak, and thanks everybody for joining us this afternoon. Like I said, we're on the home stretch of this job. We're pulling up right now the last 20 headstones. Hello, Marita. The last 20 or so headstones, and we'll be cleaning this entire section and prepping everything to finalize this whole job. We'll be running back What's up, Elizabeth? Thanks for joining us. Thanks, everybody. Please subscribe to our channel so you can get more great content. Turn on the notification bells for our live streams. We'll be live streaming the rest of this week of us cleaning the headstones after they're reset. Hey, Robert. Yeah, so if it's your first time in here, we're doing a job for the federal government, pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones at a national cemetery. So we're pulling all these headstones up to reset them exactly where they were, except at the proper height. Over time, these stones, they sink and they shift, and they get out of line, so we have to pull them up and reset them. Thank you, Captain Kayaking, brother. Thank you for subscribing, man. It means the world. I hope you'll come back and join us for some other live streams as well. We love our UK friends. I collect coins. I just actually picked up a Britannia. Silver Britannia. You know what that is. Kayaking. Shyman says hello. Hello, Shyman. Uh-oh, guys. 10 more headstones to pull up. Only 10 more for this job. This is the last 10. Out of the 2,749 we're doing, we have only 10 more to go. That means we have reset and pulled up 2,739 headstones here at the Stones River National Battlefield. We're getting ready to pull up the last few. No, Dennis, this is for Joe Biden's future estate. He assigned us to pull up and destroy the cemetery. Just kidding, just kidding. No, we're just resetting these stones. Over time, every 15 years or so, they need to be pulled up and reset. So that's what we've been contracted to do, and that's what we're doing. Thanks everyone for joining us this afternoon. Thank you guys for the 27 likes, and that's very much appreciated. If you would, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of our other videos. We have a bunch of live videos. A bunch of our lives that we post. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it, brother. You're the man. You're the man. What? It needs a string that way. Ah, that one's good. Nothing to run it off this way. You can just run it this way. And look. Thanks, Captain. Hey, Marie, how are you doing? Hey, Saran. Marie, we're pulling up and we're resetting Civil War headstones. This is at the Stones River National Battlefield, the Stones River Cemetery. It's ran by the National Park Services. It is a national park, national cemetery. No, heck no. We ain't taking these out for no parking lot. These are getting reset exactly where they were. They're just going to be in proper alignment. And we're going to clean them right after as well. They're from, well, they're not all from Tennessee, but it was from the Battle of Stones River, which happened here in Tennessee. That's where these guys fought. The Battle of Stones River. Which you should look it up and learn about. It was a very pivotal battle here in Tennessee in the South, pivotal for the Union to take this win. Very, very bloody battle. Yeah. Yeah, it was like a 3-day battle. It was like over New Year's. Very interesting battle. You should definitely do some research on it. Not a problem, Marie. Thank you for joining. Stamp. Never heard of it. Yeah, I know. It's not taught too much, but it was a very pivotal battle, like I said, for the Union. A lot of lives were lost here. The Battle of Stones River. And this is the Stones River National Cemetery. You can look it up on Google. Hello, Jackie Dan. Good to see you here. Hey Johnny, how's it going? We're pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones. 160 plus year old.
That's a weird name right there.
Dunkley. Sylvanus Dunkley. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If it's your first time in here, we're pulling up and resetting old Civil War headstones.
Yeah, I was just confused by that stuff. I guess he's from Michigan.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're doing some grave robbing. Not quite. Yeah, it was a pretty bloody war. The last time this was done, I think it was about 15 years ago. About every 15, 20 years they reset. Do you want to show them that headstone? Show them what the headstones look like? I know. Just to show them. We'll show y'all what the headstones, the face look like.
So this one right here was an unknown soldier. He was never identified, and they never got a full-size marker. But then these ones have the veterans' names and where they're from. So Henry was from Wisconsin. Albert Bunker was from Indiana. And those are the next few that we're about to pull up.
So there we go. Tristan gave y'all a good view of what the front of the headstones look like for those who were curious. Oh yes, but beef. I'm sure you do. There's a lot of people from Kentucky buried here. Because each of the headstones denotes where the person was from, if they're not an unknown soldier. Love from America back to India, brother. We're pulling up and resetting 2,700 Civil War headstones. Just resetting them right back where they were. They sink and they shift over time. I think somebody asked about how deep they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be 18 inches above ground level. That's where we're resetting them to. All the stones aren't perfect, so some of them are shorter or longer underground, but we're resetting them above ground 18 inches for the larger ones and 8 inches above ground level for the smaller. What's up, everybody? If you're just joining us for the first time, we're pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones. Resetting them right where they were. So we've pulled up and reset. We've pulled up 2,748 headstones. This right here is the last headstone from this job. We've pulled up 2,748. We're contracted to pull up 2,749. So this right here is the very last one that we'll be pulling up at this job. We've still got to reset all the ones that we pulled up and clean everything.
There's actually one that we've already pulled up that needs to be pulled up over there.
Yeah, that.
Pretty good. Alright, let's go.
So,
Thanks.
the last one.
You're right there, Mom.
Thank you, Beef Brother. We appreciate it. Turn on our notifications so you can see when we go live. We'll be going live the rest of the week showing how we actually clean these. Big Lots, we do a lot of earthwork. We do paver patios, we do excavation, we do retaining walls, stuff with the earth and rock and compacting and hardscape materials. Lisa, they can't be left in peace because they would sink and they would just be gone. These are 150 years old. If no one did this every 10 or 15 years, then they would be gone and they would look like crap. So there's people out there who actually respect these guys, not to just let them be forgotten in time and let Mother Nature take over the stones as Mother Nature does. Greg, this is in Middle Tennessee at the Stones River National Cemetery. Tennessee. There you have it. That was. We're pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones.
Show them around.
So, from Greenville, Tennessee, very nice. A couple hours away. We're pulling up and resetting them because they sink and they shift over time. So every 15 or 20 years, they need to be reset or else they'd get lost. Yes, Raven, we're resetting them.
Here's how we dig the holes. We use the auger to get the dirt loose. We go around and dig them out to the desired height where they need to be. And then we run them all off of this string line so they're all perfectly straight. Going this way and going this way. But we're gonna reset one more. There's the rig that we got. There's Zach right there, the man behind the camera. Are you going over there? We got one more to pull up.
Third row?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll be over there.
What's up, everybody? We're pulling up and disrespect the dead's peace, huh? No, we're pulling them up and resetting these Civil War headstones. Over time, they sink and they shift, so they have to be reset. No disrespect at all. We've been contracted by the federal government to do this. It is a beautiful place. Thank you, Beef. Thanks, man, for subscribing. If anybody else wants to subscribe, we greatly appreciate it. This is respect, exactly. How else could you? How further could you respect somebody after 150 years after they passed, that continuing to take care of their headstone, the place that they were laid to rest, and making sure that it doesn't get lost in time? I cannot think of a better way. If you say so. What's up? It was empty, sure. Sure, is that your parents? Whose? Oh, sure, yeah, get it empty and I'll take it. resetting Civil War headstones that have sunk and shifted over time. Got one to pull up over here that was not properly pulled up. Close to Lynchburg, kind of. We're in Murfreesboro at the Battle of the Stones River. Hey Anonymous, we've been at this job for 4 months. No paranormal activity. I think that I could probably sick them on you because we're actually respecting them. I'm sure they're actually happy that someone's taking care of them. I hope someone takes care of your grave after you pass it. So you can be remembered. That one needs to be pulled up. Well, you can pull it up first. Hey, Steven. Kent, Ohio. How are you doing? Exactly, Stan. Yeah, I was surprised coming to this job. I was like, oh no, maybe it's going to be a little paranormal. Especially during the Civil War era. You hear people talk about paranormal stuff all the time. Not at all. I think they're very happy that people come here and that people care enough to take on a job like this and make sure that they are remembered in history looking good for years to come. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones. If you could, smash the like button and subscribe. Where is the shape shorter? There's some, the smaller ones are the unknown soldiers. So you'll be able to see that there was an array of unknown soldiers. And those just got the smaller headstones. That's what they want. Born in Franklin and raised in Dixon. Okay, and have lived in Tucson, Arizona for 6 years. Come to visit family for the national next. Very nice, Lonnie. Well, you should come swing back by the cemetery and see all the work that we've done here, man. That's awesome. We'll be glad to have you home. War of Northern Aggression. So yeah, guys. So we've been contracted to pull up and reset all these headstones. So, man, as far as you can see, those have all been pulled up and already reset. But I mean, there's tons and tons that we've pulled up and reset. No, we're not relocating. We're not digging up dead bodies. We're solely resetting the headstones. If you can see the guys down there, you see we've pulled up the headstones down there, and they're measuring them. They've cleared out the holes, and they're going to be reset exactly where they were. Except they'll be in proper alignment at the proper height and actually level. Excuse me. They'll be actually level. Because that's the problem with this, is over time these things become, super unlevel, especially when you have dirt that's not the original dirt. So I can show you guys just a little bit more here. This all through here we have not done. This will be next year that we're doing the second half. So who will put out flags for Memorial Day? The National Park Services does that. And guys, they actually do wreaths for Christmas. We were here and got to participate in that because we were still doing this job during Christmas time. And that was a beautiful sight. Man, I don't think y'all understand how much respect and how much goes into these national parks, these national cemeteries. It takes a whole lot to maintain for them. And this has been a national park for 99 years. Actually, today is the 99-year anniversary of this national park being established. This is the Stones River National Park. So we're a year away from the 100-year anniversary. But these headstones and these markers have been here for 150 since the Civil War era. Yes, it is cool. Yep, we're in Middle Tennessee at the Stones River National Battlefield. Middle Tennessee, guys. If you guys want to come by and check out our work, please do. There is the public parking, and you can come up and you can see there's a lot to see at this park, guys. Yes, this was the battlefield as well. This was part of it. They fought here, and if you see all that open field way over there, that is part of the national park as well. That's where the battle took place. And then if just over the hill here on the other side of those graves, there's a railroad that's been there since the Civil War, and that's why there was a battle here, because the railroad was there, and the Union needed to secure that railroad so that they could get supplies and stuff down here. That's why winning this was so pivotal for the Union. How do you feel working there with all that history? Man, we all feel blessed to have had this opportunity to work here with all this history. Man, I've learned so much about the battle, about the Civil War, just working here the last couple of months, man. It's been amazing. And then you really just see how much work goes into the preservation of a place like this. And this is nowhere near the largest national park or the largest national cemetery, but it takes a lot of work to maintain everything. So we feel super blessed. Beef heavy. Anthony says hello. Hello, Anthony. Yasser, hello. So yeah, I mean, we're feeling great. So you can see the guys down here. We're finishing up the last 20 that we are contracted to do. Hey, Marvis, we are putting up and resetting Civil War headstones. That's what we've been doing for the last 4 or 5 months now. That's what I'm saying, Beef. We got to keep it up, man. We got to keep the funding here, and we've got to keep it looking beautiful. It's such an important thing. I would love to set up a thermal camera. I bet there's so many instances. There might be, Jared. Hello from Germany. Yes, we're having a great day. I hope you are too, Dextro. Exactly, David. Yes, it's so important to remember, and especially what they were fighting for. Do you pray while fixing the headstones? Not while I'm fixing every single one of them, but I have had some prayers out here. I love going to cemeteries. I'm from the Chicago area. I love visiting Graceland. Awesome. Yes, I used to live in Tinley Park, right outside of Chicago for a while. It is a thing to remember those who fought. It's so important. And this cemetery is especially special because if you look up the war guys, which I encourage everyone to do, is the Battle of Stones River. You will see just how pivotal and how bloody this battle was. It only took place over the course of 3 days. There's over 6,000 people buried here, just at this cemetery, over a 3-day battle. And this is the Union Cemetery. This is who won the battle, and there's still over 6,000 dead. But it's a beautiful sight, guys. R.I.P. Jonathan, I agree. So the guys down there, they're pulling up and resetting all the headstones. It is just beautiful, guys. If you're just now joining us, we're pulling up and resetting these. No, we haven't found any remnants of the war. Otherwise, there would be an archaeologist out here. If we are instructed, if we were to find anything, that there would be an archaeologist have to come and check everything out. Jesus disgrace. What are you saying, brother? We're just respecting these guys, man. 150 plus years ago, and they're still being maintained, still being looked after. And if you're just now joining us for the first time, like I said, we're pulling them up and resetting them. And let me just show you guys an example of why they need to be reset. Because a lot of people, I guess, don't understand it, and it might be hard to capture on video. You see all these string lines that we've ran this way and that way to make sure everything lines up just perfectly. But if you would, I'm going to show you guys an example of exactly why these need to be reset. But if it's your first time joining us, please subscribe. We also have to clean all these headstones. We'll be live streaming that the rest of this week as well. So let me show you here. Yeah, here's a good example. Look at this row. You see how out of whack it is? And if you look down there, there's stones all out of whack, and they're all different heights. And then you look over here, and you look how perfect that is. And you look how perfect that is. Get out of here. I'm helping you. What are you talking about, Pedro? We're doing a job here. We've been on it for 4 months. We are definitely not scared. Yeah, man, thanks for joining us. It's an honor to be here. Hello, what are you doing? Excellent work, man. We're pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones every 15, 20 years. Blessings back to you, Fernando. Much love. F the Southern traitors. These are all Union soldiers. Hello from Ukraine. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Wolf. Much love to you. And I hope all is well with your country. Sab says hello. Hello, Sab. Good to see you in here. So yeah, we're pulling these up, resetting them. We've been contracted to do so. It's got to be done. It's got to be done every 15 or 20 years or so. Everyone should give God an amen. Each of those headstones was a human being. Amen, brother. Yes, it was. Thank you for their sacrifice. I used to work at a cemetery station. Took care of different cemeteries. The restoration is very important. I agree with you. It's so important. Hello from Connecticut. Thank you, Joker. Hello from Tennessee. Stay safe, Wolf. I don't know what Bobo was saying. I didn't see him saying anything. Well, chill out if you need to chill out. Great work honoring these soldiers. When you die, you get a headstone. Are you going to go out honoring if they do the same for you? You know what? I don't know that I'll get the same treatment because I won't have died in a battle, but that's all right. I'm glad that we're here. Hey, heck yeah. Hello from New York. Hey, Ant-Man. Exactly, Ronald. Man, there's a guy here. There was a kid, just a kid, a 16-year-old that has a headstone that's buried here who fought and died at this battle, man. Job. It's a government job. It's open to anyone technically. Sam.gov. That's where you go to find government contracts. Anything over $25,000 has to be posted on sam.gov per federal orders. So you put in a bid for jobs like this, and if you win the bid, you do the job. You know if Confederate money was still able to be used after the war? You know, that's a great question. I'm sure that it was still recognized in some spots in the South, but I'm almost positive that it was outlawed on a federal level. Yes, Taskins. Hello Poland. Hello my Polish friends. It is a beautiful day here. I did keep up in northern Alberta mowing wheat pulling. Good job. Thank you very much. My heart always goes to the family. I agree, Ronald. Thank you guys. What's up, Roy? Our boss has joined us, man. We're going to have to get off the live stream because our boss, Roy, is here now. Leave the dead alone. Fiat, brother, please understand what is happening here. And you would be thanking us. Thank you for all this. Thank you guys for joining. Have you ever heard of the Blue Book? I have not. I admire you, man. I love to see the effort. Thank you. Yeah. You can also volunteer at cemeteries and do some of this, not at this scale, obviously, but you can, like here, for example, at the Battle of Stones River, they have certain groups that volunteer to clean the headstones. They adopt a section, and they do it. Exactly, Bobo. Thank you for understanding. Some people will never understand. Amazing Emotion. Colorado, hello. Hello from St. Petersburg. Hey, hello from Tennessee. If he's just giving these guys new headstones. Fight on. Exactly. Well, these are the Northerners, and a funny fact is that the Confederates actually don't get any federal funding. There are not any federal Confederate cemeteries that I'm aware of, so these were all Northern. Hello from Pakistan. How are you doing? Thank you for taking care of of course. Thank you for your service, brother. Where's your army? I got an army of God, brother. Clue of what the next big job you do you know yet? Yeah, we do know, but I might have to just keep you in suspense, Roy. If you weren't here, I might tell everyone else, but you might just have to stay in suspense. Landscapers always have an army. Amen. They shouldn't. That's great to know. Me watching this while my mother has no headstone. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Could they be mixed in? What do you mean, could they be mixed in? Hello, Blue Pink. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing this afternoon? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining us as always. Thank you, Amazing Emotion. We much appreciate anyone who gives us a like. If it's your first time joining us, we've been pulling up and resetting Civil War headstones for the past 4 months. Roy, we just picked up the last 2 headstones, the last 20. These are the last 20 headstones that we'll be pulling up. That's it. We'll be live showing us cleaning, and we've got a bunch of final maintenance stuff here to do to wrap up the job. A week left, but that's it, man. We've pulled up all the headstones, Roy. What do we do now? Scared? No, not scared at all. I don't know what we're gonna do, Roy, but yeah, I'm not scared. I thought it could be freaky working here, but it has not been. It's been nothing but blessings. Now get washing. Yes, sir, Roy. Yes, sir. We're gonna have to bully Roy out of here so that we can stay on our phone. The boss is here. We can't be on our phones. I do know one of the next big jobs, Roy. I'll let you in on a secret, Roy, all right? Just because you're here, just because it's you, Roy. We've got a massive backyard renovation that we're doing. I mean, I'm talking almost 1,000 square foot patio with a crazy fire pit, and a fireplace, like a wooden fireplace. It's just going to be amazing with all the landscaping behind it. That's going to be the next real big job. And we've got a bunch of other smaller things that we'll be streaming and showing and making videos. Roy's out here laughing, man. The greater good, man, dude. That's awesome. Thanks, Amazing. Thanks, Blue Pink. I have family on both sides, the north and south, that fought each other in this war between the states. Yeah, it's quite interesting. A lot of people did. A lot of people have families here. Nice, can't wait. Last patio was awesome. Thank you, Roy. Much appreciated. Many thanks to you, OG. Nomo Sushi. There's Tristan. Okay, 600 people. Drop a L in the chat for Tristan. Taking a break to go poop. Yeah, it's a break. You don't get poop breaks, brother. Kathy, you can still join us. We won't be at the battlefield for probably, it's going to be another 6 months before we're back here. But you can still watch us. Of course, we'll be continuing to go live on our other projects and make videos. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you still tune in to us, Kathy. And then we've got the rest of this week as far as cleaning them. Thanks again. You're doing a great service. Thank you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for your love, man. We really Can you hear us now? Still no volume? Can you hear us now? Oh, there we go. Volume's back. Cool. That scared me. I picked Tristan for gold in the next Olympics. Yes, guys, you missed our morning stream. Tristan did a backflip. We hit 250 likes. No, haven't found anyone famous here. Cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, glad you guys can hear me again. Well, guys, is there anything else y'all want to look at? You want me to walk anywhere else and show you anything else? Well, we've got you. Otherwise, we'll be... Yep, Murfreesboro, that's right. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Come see us, guys, if anyone's around. Close up. Here's a close-up of one of the headstones. A guy from Ohio. Thanks, Roy. Appreciate you. Yeah, Lonnie, go MTSU. That's where I graduated from. Yes, it's a cemetery. Let's find, here's a guy from Kentucky. Where are you guys from? Drop where you're from in the chat and I'll try and find somebody from your state. Yes, well, this time we only did half the cemetery. This is the other half that we'll be doing in September. New York City. Let me see. I don't know if I've seen anyone from New York. That's a good... Let's see if we can find anyone from New York. And I'll show you the ones that we haven't done yet. Ohio. Oh, here we are. Wow. I really have not noticed any from New York. But just for you, Moog, W.H. Smith fought and died here in Tennessee. He was a fellow from New York as well. And there's another one. Wow, it's crazy when you start looking. Philander Dan Willie from New York as well. Fought and died here at the Battle of Stones River. Let's see if we can find anyone from California. Iowa, lots of Tennessee, as you might expect. Yes, we'll still be going live tomorrow when we're washing the stones. Thank you. We're gonna do a big live stream tomorrow. There's Washington State. Here's a example of one of the irregulars that the family put down, age 31. Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, PA, Rio Grande, Brazil. ¿Cómo estás? Thanks for joining us. What did you go to college for? Business administration and finance. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you for joining us. I'm not finding any California. There's tons of Indiana, Ohio, Tennessee, Kentucky, Michigan. I've seen a lot of. Now I'm starting to see some more New Yorks, but I've yet to see California. Let's see. More Illinois. That one just says USA. Some of them are blank. I don't know what that one says. Indiana. So we're getting over here to, this is the newest section of the cemetery. So these guys, this section here is not Civil War. These are World War veterans. It's a much smaller section, but they had this area where it could still be dedicated. Here's a nice red cedar tree. Nice red cedar. But I'll show you guys some of these. The little ones are the unknown soldiers. They couldn't identify them. So World War. Look, there's Alice S., wife of Watt Beatty, who is right there. His wife buried right next to him. You guys from Tennessee. Wife of Jackson Turner. Right there. His wife's buried right next to him. More World War II guys, World War II veterans. Some World War I veterans here. This is Alma, wife of Ernest Wade, buried together, just beautiful. Robert Watkins, an open place, probably for Robert's wife. This is a newer one, or at least looks newer. Jess Lee Epsy, World War II, passed away in 1964 fighting for this country, guys. There are some Korean War that I've seen. Trying to see if I can find them here. There's Vietnam I see back there. Let's see. That one looks backwards. Unless it's, yeah, it's not. More World War II, World War I. World War II. I'm not sure. I'm sure he does. I'll walk back over this way, where we are, where the guys are reset. I'm sure he has some crazy one. How deep are the stones? They're all different. They're 18 inches above the ground is the height that we're working off of. The actual length of the stones are all different. They're not necessarily the exact same. He went and came back. End of story. Yeah. I have a great uncle that passed away from Agent Orange. Brain cancer. So some of the stories from war can be quite brutal. So coming back to where we were. Back to our section, our final section over here. Yeah, not a problem, Roy. Just for you, bro. Just for you, boss man. There's still a lot. Roy, you got to come down and visit the cemetery now, man. Get us a coffee. Bring me a coffee, Roy. Come visit. Take a flight. Come visit us. Yeah, Lonnie, it'll mess you up. It'll mess you up. But yeah, guys, if it was your first time joining us today, please subscribe to the channel and give us a like. Check out some of our other videos. We have a bunch of different videos. We have all of our old lives as well that are on our channel. Shout out Roy for telling us to make them public. So check those out, guys. I'm gonna help the guys get back to work. Hope that everyone has a blessed day.
See ya. Tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow for some cleaning. Exactly. Exactly, Roy. You'll have to come see us sometime. Hope you have a good day, Roy, and everybody else do the same. God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Turn on the notifications when you